Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Turn off.
We bring these humble offerings.
I love it.
Guys, it's amazing to have you with us today, and we only have a little time with you, so I guess the first most obvious question, why is Overwatch the phenomenon that it so clearly is?
Because we're all so amazing.
What she said.
Because we are in it.
Yeah, because we're in it, and we're so humble. We just bring the
Joke
humility.
aside,
Yeah.
I think it has very strong characters that sort of define, very well defined from all over the world, and I think that makes it really appealing and the kind of fight of humanity against.
I think so. We were just talking with a group of fans last weekend at another event, and we asked them why they think it's such a big phenomenon. And they said, similar to what you just said, that the characters are so diverse, there's so much diversity, but also there's so many different storylines to follow, you know, going back even to the lore. There's so much in the game, aside from the entertainment factor of, you know, first-person shooter that kind of attracts them and keeps them coming back. So we thought that was really cool to hear what they had to say.
Agree.
A man of so many words.
And it's a whole community, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's not just you're watching something, you're kind of actively engaged. And I think that's part of the popularity, that you feel that you're part of it and you're not just passively.
Absolutely, and like people meet their spouses on Overwatch and their best friends, and you're totally right. It's a total sense of community, and I think people really do identify with the characters, you know, because the team at Blizzard has done such a good job to make them so three-dimensional. Aside from their fantastical, you know, characteristics, they all have really relatable and real sides to them, and I think that's kind of like unprecedented in most video games. That there's, you know, female characters that are really badass and strong, but also have a very feminine side to them, and then there's, you know, male characters that have vulnerabilities and backstories that, you know, show their inner life and kind of suffering. I think that's so amazing. So the storytelling is really strong. I think that's a big part of it.
A lot of effort it's clear that you guys put a lot of effort into portraying your characters and stuff and so on. What do you take away, like those traits from your characters, like any personalities that...
I've been training every day. Lifting weights. Yeah, I wish.
What do we take away?
What?
Money. No. No. Well, I have to say that through playing Mercy, I have kind of, it's kind of made me aware that I do have that very like nurturing side to myself, and I kind of channeled my mother a little bit for the part, but like fans made me aware of that more than it was kind of like an instinctual thing, and then through hearing the feedback from the fans, I realized like, yeah, actually I'm connecting to things inside myself that are part of me, and they're bringing those parts out more than before, so now I'm just a lot nicer.
Sorry, voice is going. Great job on the characters so far. If you could be another character and like give your own perspective on another character in the game, who would it be and what would you change?
I don't think, I mean, I would love to hop on Moira for a minute, maybe. But I don't think I would change anything. I don't know that I would change anything about any of the characters, and I wouldn't really have the audacity maybe to do that because they're so well written and so fascinating. Like, I feel like an outsider too when you ask me that question, you know. Yeah, we play some characters on the game, but we didn't create the game, so we're kind of a part of it in the same way as you guys are. You know, we voice the characters, you guys play them and make the community, but the creators, I think, deserve a lot of respect, and kind of also respect in the sense of like what they've done is so well thought out. I don't really want to go there and say I changed that or that.
But you would like to try Moira if you had the chance.
Yeah, or I always say Widowmaker. I just want to tell you this so
I
want to play Hanzo and try not to kill myself. So then I don't have to be cyborg, you know.
Yeah.
He wants a face.
Fingers crossed.
What's the difference between working in the game industry doing voice work and the other work that you guys have done? Is there like any polar differences that you can pick out, or is it kind of the similarities between that and other work that you have examples?
Well, with voice work, you do not worry how you look. And it actually is quite good that, because you just act and you sort of relax and you have fun. And we're not talking about myself. So it's actually, there is a great freedom with it, and it's just acting. There is no, it's not like in the theater. There's the audience, or so, you know. So it's a very different genre in that sense. But so I love it because it's actually pure acting.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And also, it's really cool to kind of experience how your thoughts affect your voice. And because the only tool you do have is your voice in that moment, it's really cool to find different ways to convey what you would maybe convey with a facial expression or a movement or something like that. So, and I think there's like so many layers and so much to voice acting that you can kind of find out through doing it. So it's been really fun also.
It's quite personal, isn't
Yeah.
it? Voice. It really
Absolutely.
comes out.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more challenging because you don't have to, you know, you can't show my, you know, like emotion through my, you know, facial expression or body language. You know, I have to express everything.
And as you
with
see,
my
he shows
body.
his emotions.
Yeah.
I mean, he just wears them on his sleeve.
Yeah, I'm super talented, so I can switch off. Yeah, so right
Factory
now,
of
I'm
emotions.
not acting,
Sometimes
so,
they feel.
Yeah. So,
I think in terms of showing their love for things, one of the main ways the fans do that is through the amazing memes. And I think Overwatch has given us some great ones. Are there any in particular that you guys have been a fan of? Any sort of the pictures or the GIFs or things that go around that you enjoy?
I like the Genji cat stuff. Oh my god. He just killed me with his eyes. I think I just froze. I think I just looked at Medusa's head. Is that a thing? Not a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, but you guys don't like it?
Oh, I
Someone
love it.
reacted.
I
It was
love
like,
it.
I mean, for me, obviously, stuff. I think that's why Michael put, you know, the new line says you need healing. Because it's too much.
yeah, he got sick of it.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. It's always cool when people connect like our other work with the character, I think.
Yeah.
That's always
Yeah.
really cool.
Sort of, they're interested in you, isn't
Yeah,
it? It's
exactly.
nice. Because you do give a life to a character in some ways. It sort of becomes, there is this element of you in there, I guess. Because,
Yeah.
usually the voice acting, you do it 3 times, a certain line, and then they take it from there, and then you kind of find a way. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Do any of you actually enjoy playing the game? Do you play?
Like a tiny bit. I'm really bad.
Me
It's
too.
really embarrassing. No, it's not okay. Yeah, I'm really bad. I've only played a few times. It's like, I just find it hard to walk, Like, I was playing with Charlotte, who voices Diva, Charlotte Chung, and she's really good, and her husband Tom is really good, and we were playing together, and they were like, just walk forward. And I was like, I'm trying. I felt old. But yeah, I am mom, so it's okay.
Zarya is tough. I tried her. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather voice.
Leave the playing to you guys, to the pros.
I don't. I'm an RPG guy,
Okay.
so the first-person shooter is too fast for me. Because the moment I found the enemy, I'm already dead. So I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do that, turn-based stuff.
Yeah. I like that better. So then I'm always like try to get best equipments as armors and the weapons possible.
Absolutely, yeah.
The highest level possible to be the boss. So
What are
that's
you
how I
talking
look
about? I'm kidding.
Not even.
All the
I
details
get it.
Yeah.
of killing it. No, I'm joking.
Moving forward with Overwatch, obviously Overwatch League has been really, really successful. I do think anyway, obviously a few hiccups here and there. But when it comes to character development, are you excited for the future and where your characters could go or new characters could lead into link up, and what if there was a new character to come forward to link up with your character, how would you like it to sync with your character?
God, that's such a hard question.
Even if we know, we wouldn't be able to tell you.
You might, if
What
you
is
don't
going
know,
to
if you
happen?
had the dream partnership, so someone that could link with your character that's not already in the game, what power would they bring and how would it help your character?
That's such a hard question. I just, do you have something that you have in mind?
Well, voice crack. Well, for me, I aim Ana mainly. I love healing, but at the same time, I would like someone that could benefit. If Ana was to boost someone, they could give her an extra more damage or something like that. You know, give her a bit more help to get her to attack. You know, just like counter what she lacks. So yeah, she balances. That's one thing I would like for each character, really.
Right.
But you know, got someone links in with their story, really.
I mean, personally, I would love to find out more about Mercy's backstory as it is, because we don't know that much. And are you okay? Is that too much for you about Mercy? So yeah, you know, we're still waiting on that info. So there's so many possibilities. I'd love to know, you know, their exact, Genji and Mercy's exact history. I'd love to know how Mercy might be connected to Moira, you know. So I have a lot of kind of like fantasies about that, but I'd go back to what I said earlier, like I have so much respect for the writers and developers. I kind of like, I feel I'm a fan in that sense, that I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to see what they do, you know? But you guys playing the game so much, obviously you know what you need for yourself to enjoy it more, or what would be, you know, really exciting to have.
Not falling in love or something, no? That would be wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be interesting who Zarya falls in love with.
Yeah, maybe Sombra. No. Oh God, I don't know what I just said.
Yeah,
The internet is taking over.
yeah, so I'm looking forward. Because I think
Sombria.
Genji is one of the characters has the most, you know, the connection with everybody.
Yeah.
So
That's
the
true.
more story comes out, the more job for me. So you know.
You're happy,
yeah, I'm happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I think we've got to let you go, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
It was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks so much.